Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to my brand new workstation. Isn't this pretty? Look at this beautiful tree. Lovely, isn't it? I love it. It's a much larger desk, I have a lot more room and I'm very happy. And it goes on that way so that I have a workstation as well. So it makes it good to edit videos and do stuff on that end. And anyway, I'm very, very happy with this because it's so much bigger. Anyway, so welcome to my new space with this beautiful tree with fire. Just these beautiful illuminated balls of energy in it. You guys know how much I love trees and how much I think they're in synchronicity with the planet that we live on, and it's so very good. All right, so this morning we were talking about the fact that people were going to be despondent to our journey, that it's going to be bittersweet, and that we can't expect perfection in everything in our lives. There's going to be contrast no matter what we do. So it's very important. It's very important to let people have their own journeys. And I'm going to ask Spirit to speak more about this and let us know more about this. But first, I'm going to take a Spirit card here. Thank you so much for coming to the Extended. This is one of two readings that I do every single day. I do one in the morning and then I do one later. And yeah. And I do these to inspire and motivate Pisces and, you know, make them feel better and more in tune with themselves and their own journey and their own path. By no means I want to influence you in a bad way. I want you to take what you feel is right for you, because we come here with free will and we come here with life paths that we have to follow and go down. Okay, so remember that as you listen to this. I find that with Pisces, there's a lot that resonates here. I am a Pisces myself. And yeah, very happy to be Pisces. Very happy. Okay, so we have the study card. Look how gorgeous that is. This transformation. And this is really good. So I think they're saying, okay, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. And I think as well, what they're trying to say here is that this contrast that you're feeling from somebody who doesn't share your point of view, and this could apply this morning, I thought it was like spirituality or whatever, because that's where I like to direct my readings. However, it could be in opinions about where your life's going. It could be opinions about money and its fluidity and whatever. Whatever, their way of living, their way of loving. It could be about anything that applies to your life, okay? So, and if you haven't seen that video, go see the one this morning. It kind of lets you know where we're going with this one, okay? So, the study of this is the opportunity to expand your mind. All of these things where you think, oh, I'm hitting a brick wall. Opportunity to learn more, to understand more, to see if you're falling back into a rut that you've previously fixed and thought was fixed. Habit's a hard thing to break, okay? Your mind is used to falling back into the same grooves over and over again. Sometimes you gotta derail it a little bit, okay? You gotta remind yourself, no, I can't fall back into there. That's not where I want to be. That's not what I want to be learning, okay? So, perfect card, as always throw out perfect cards. Perfect cards, perfect cards. Empathy, right. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Very important as well. Love this, look at that. That's perfect, you guys, okay? That's exactly the way we need to be. You have to be open to seeing things from a different point of view. And the different point of view is, they're on their own journey. They're learning their own thing. Okay? We all are. We're all learning our own stuff. Okay? You're learning your stuff. I'm learning my stuff. We're all kind of learning together. And every once in a while we meet and have a party. Wine and cheese are my preferred party. But, you know, hopefully with some of you, I will be able to do that in the future. You never know. I leave everything open to the universe. I am very flowy right now. Crossing bridges. Right. I love it, right? What did I just say? Hopefully I will be connecting to some of you, right? Look at that. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. I love it when they do that. It's like my favorite part. It's my favorite part, okay? Crossing bridges, crossing bridges. That's what you're doing. See? You're not burning bridges. You're crossing bridges. That's the most wonderful thing, okay? You being able to see other people's point of view, whether you don't agree with it at all. You go, yeesh, that's so not me, okay? If they're not physically attacking your point of view. Now, I'm not talking about, because Spirit is saying there's a difference, okay? I'll just put in there, and please don't have no politics in my thing, but let's say with the elections, there was one side and the other side, and both sides were attacking each other. No, 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 I'm not talking about that. Not talking about that at all, okay? Because that's completely unwillingness to see anybody's point of view. Nobody is talking to each other. Everybody's talking at each other. Not the same thing. Not the same thing at all, okay? And I completely do a 360 from that. The other way. Out of here. Don't stay there. Don't go there. Don't care about there, okay? So absolutely don't do that. Don't do that at all. That's what I'm talking about. It's having a discussion and seeing that we don't agree with something, okay? And then being big enough, even though the other person is not attacking you, just telling you that they're not going to adopt your point of view, okay? You can talk till you're blue in the face. They're just not on the same page as you. It's letting them be able to do that, okay? No arguing. It's what I used to call agree to disagree. And really, let's not bring it up so that we don't have to disagree, okay? Keep the harmony in the relationship and know that you're at different viewpoints, okay? For example, my husband has set up my camera this morning for this, okay? He doesn't really, he has nothing against the cards, and he doesn't diss them, and he's not mean, or he doesn't, but he is not a spiritual talker, okay? He's willing to listen, but let's just say he doesn't subscribe to that. Okay, yeah, he doesn't subscribe to that, okay, I don't even think he listens to the readings that I do, okay, and that is his choice, and I won't force it on him. I do mention certain things when beautiful things start happening, because, you know, it involves him. When somebody is caring and somebody, like, donates to the channel, I tell them, oh my God, it's just wonderful. The love that I feel, and the people who are, you know, taking from themselves to give to somebody they don't know, but feel, you know, I feel a lot of gratitude for that. And then we talk about that aspect, okay? But for him to be, like, completely into this, no, he isn't. He isn't. It's just not in his thing. I'm sure his contract was to be a very quiet support in my life, okay? I couldn't have gotten through a lot of things in my life without him. Absolutely. That was fixed because there wasn't a whole lot of people like that in my life. But he was definitely one of them, okay? My children, either they're not that big into that, but that may be because of age and where they're at. But they are very respectful of this. And this is what I'm talking about. This is this thing. And I know that no matter how much I talk to them and want them to go, you know, why don't you pick up a deck of tarot and do... No, they're not going to. It isn't what they want to do. And I have to respect that. Just like they respect what I do here. Okay? And they have respect for me, but it isn't for them. That's the kind of situation that I'm talking about. Okay? All right. So... let's see. We're going to get an affirmation card. Right. I can reach for a better feeling thought. Always, always remember that you can do that as well. From your non-physical, remember, vantage point, you understood the eternal evolving nature of your being and the promise that this leading edge contrasting environment held. You understood the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and accuracy with which it responds to the free will of all creators. I can't make this up. By reaching for the best feeling thought you can find, you will shiver with exhilaration as you reconnect with your purpose, with your zest for life, and with you. But the important part is that law of attraction, and remember, law of attraction, we're talking about attraction this morning as well, manifestation, okay? You understood the powerful law. This was from your non-physical, before you came here, okay? You understood the powerful law of attraction and the fairness and accuracy in with which it responds to the free will of all creators. So all creators have this free will. That's what I was talking about. Everybody has their own path and their own journey to follow. Let them do it. Don't argue with anybody. Just let them do it. Okay? Nobody's wrong here. Okay? Nobody's right. It's not about being wrong or right. It's about different journeys. That's it. You know? Right. Knight of Cups. Again, we had him this morning. This is our passionate little Pisces, okay? And passionate little Pisces, instead of being passionately trying to convince somebody that they're going, you know, they should be, going a different way, take the passion and study into what you're learning out of this experience. What's going on with this, okay? How it's making you feel. Maybe you want to deal with something of trying to find out why you need to be right all the time, okay? Or why you're trying so hard to convince people of something. Is it to make their life better, or is it simply that you want to be right? Ooh, that's not so nice, is it? But don't worry, I'm not judging. I've tried to convince a lot of people that I'm right over my lifetime. I'm a force to reckon with. I was the Queen of Swords. Everything had to make sense, and you have to listen to me. And that never really worked. So, yeah, I changed that over time. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving on. Move on from this. Just go. Okay? If they're not going to follow you, just be open to both sides of the situation and move on from the thought. Not from necessarily the person that you're trying to convince, but the thought. Okay? Of trying to convince them out of whatever they're thinking. Let them, you've given them all the information, okay? You've told them what it's like. They'll either do it or they won't. But either way, that's okay. Okay? Right. Move on. That's right. Three of Swords. I know, it's a scary card in this deck especially, but it might feel like that. Ah, listen to me. And they won't. Just move on. Move on from that, okay? Move on to something else. Cross that bridge and recross that bridge when you get there. You ever hear cross that bridge when you get there? Right. If they ever come back to you, maybe they'll have appreciated the fact that you gave them the respect to be their own person. And if they ever have questions, they'll remember that. They'll remember that you are the person who was willing to accept them for who they were. And they'll also feel very comfortable coming back to ask for advice. Okay, remember that too. Remember that too. Okay? People feel open to people who are open to them. Doesn't mean you have to let them step on you. It just means that they will be open to you. Okay? And this is, Spirit is saying this is great work. Whatever you're doing, this is great work. This is quality work we're doing right here. This is about living and let live. Okay? This is very important. This is a dedication. This is you paying attention to detail. Okay? Very good. Right. Five of Cups. Yeah. I can reach for a better feeling thought. Okay? And this is it. Okay? Don't spend any more time on this than you need to. And by all means, don't let it throw you into a feeling of out of balance or an emotional upheaval, or feel sadness or disappointment that people will not follow what you're doing. Just let them be. Let them be and continue on your own way. Just let it be. Let it be. I did it this morning and there it is again. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. These are words of wisdom. Let it be. Okay? I'm going to have to listen to that song now. It's twice today I sing it and I didn't listen to it. I'm just going to blare it on the radio in a minute. All right. 9 of Pentacles. You had the 9 of Cups this morning. 9 of Pentacles. This is your hard work paying off, okay? But in a different way. This fruit, remember this morning I said you were like perfection. It had the fruit in it. This is the labor of your, the fruits of your labor, but this is for you, Pisces. Not for them. Okay? You're going to see a personal sense of accomplishment when you think, I'm okay with you being you, and I am going to be fantastic at being me. And I want you to concentrate on you. Okay? It's not important how many people you convert. The thing that is important right now is how you learn your lesson and move forward in your own life. Okay? Improve you. Improve you. Very important. Right. Ah, I love it. The Judgment card. I love it. So special. So important. Okay? You're reviewing. You're awakening. You're getting better. You're getting a second chance at seeing things from a different way. And by doing that, you're resolving issues from your past by forgiving yourself, and then you forgive others. And it's not only forgiving others, it's just maybe just letting others be. Releasing them to be who they want to be, okay? You've reviewed them, you changed your attitude towards it, and you're releasing it, okay? That's a beautiful card. And this is you getting enlightenment. You can see the, going up, 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 all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands. She's full of energy, of ideas, and it's you know what? I'm getting she's a very popular queen, because she is the most popular queen of them all. If she was like the very Kardashian queen. I don't know. I can't believe I said that, but anyway, she's very everybody loves me. Everybody, She's energetic, influential. She's an influencer, okay? So by opening yourself up and going, you be you and I'll be me, and I'm gonna shine brightly in my passion and my fire here, okay? This is exactly what I was saying. At one point, if something happens and they need help with something, they will definitely come to you, because they're gonna say, oh, she's so cool. He is so cool. So with it, okay? Not a problem. Everything's kind of working out, and now I'm curious. So I'm going to go back to this person, because she's got a touch, or he's got a touch of a little something, okay? Obviously follows passions, knows what they want. They're vibrant about it. Look at that vibrancy. Very attractive, okay? So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Crossing that bridge when you get there. 6 of Cups. This is a nice message, actually. Look at that. The Victory card underneath. Love it. Love it. The 6 of Cups is talking about reconnection with people, because this Spirit is saying very important. Not for everybody. Some people, they shall remain in the past. They've done their thing and that's it. But for some people, it may actually help you reconnect with them. By you putting out that olive branch, that peace sign, going, okay, we disagreed, but I've learned that it's okay for you to be you and me being me. And so people of the past, where you were very restrictive in the way you thought, and if they didn't think like you just went, no. This may actually help you reconnect with those people and reconnect with the stuff that you love the most about them. Not the stuff that you disagreed on, but the love and compassion and joy that you shared together, such as these little things, right? Remember that. Remember that. It's very important, okay? Some of you are, no, I don't want anybody else in my life. And if you're going to do that in the comments, just, you know, why are you even here? I am not telling you to go see an ex-abuser, okay? So don't even write that in the comments. It doesn't even apply. You're just projecting stuff that has nothing to do with this at all, okay? I'm talking about people that you may think, I wish we hadn't had a falling out. I wish I wasn't so, you know, restrictive in the way that I thought. And now that I think that, you know, everything is okay and I can do it this, you know, yeah, those people right there, okay? All right, maybe take some daily, no, that's too many. Is it? Yeah, there's like 5 in here. Wow. Okay, well, okay. Trust in divine order. You're being helped. So that's a very good message. The back of it's beautiful. It's water. It's a sun on water at the end of a day. Oh, it's my favorite time. With that golden sun that sets, I've always told my husband. And for any of you, as a matter of fact, when I pass from here, if you ever want to find me again, it'll be in the setting sun. Not in the setting sun, but actually in the light that projects onto the land, in between the trees and the forest that you see. That's where I'll be, okay? Trust in divine order. You're being helped, okay? Absolutely, you're being helped. This is help. Every day is help. Everything that is given to you is a gift, okay? It's to shift your perspective some way, somehow, to make you more open, more, I don't know, magnanimous is the name, is the freaking word that I'm seeing, and I know that sounds condescending. I hate that word, but it is. It's more like, you know, somebody who's very wise, magnanimous, and just so kind, and just like, and I go, why are they so kind? It's because they understand something we don't. Okay? They've got to a level where it doesn't really matter. Things that really matter, well, those are the things they're passionate about. All the little stuff in between doesn't matter. Okay? Who you are and who I am. Know thyself. It is the most important task you have. Right. That's next up too. Purple. Love it. Love it. Know thyself. Okay, Pisces? Who are you, Pisces? You're an enlightened being. You're learning every day how to be your very best you. You are learning every day how to be crossing those bridges and being kind to the people around you, the people who matter. Not the ones that were there for a lesson and left. They had their purpose, and that's fine, okay? You're not supposed to carry those hardships all of your life, especially if you've learned the lesson, just move on. But the people who are around you to support you, who you've done a contract with, that they're supposed to be in your life, okay? They're there to teach you all kinds of things. Okay, even the people who you love, you've kept in your life, they're also there sometimes to teach you something. It's not all like flowers, roses, and chocolates. It's sometimes really nitty-gritty and crappy. But if you can hold out and just really learn from each other, there's a lot that can be taken away from these experiences. And stuff that you may not have even thought of, something that goes way deeper than you're thinking. Okay? Let's take a few here. Dragonfly, bird, tree, and what is that? What is this? What is this? Ah, Bambi. Okay. So, I'm feeling a lot of spring here. To tell you the truth, I feel the tree, the doe, whatever you want to call it, anyway, and a dragonfly. It's funny, but I think all of them are applying, and I know they have separate meanings, but this will help you take flight. The tree of life reminds you of balance. The dragonfly reminds you of transformation and spirit. And the doe reminds you that just like everything has seasons, this is your season of change, okay? It's all about transformation. And the transformation, the reason I put it all on here is because it's empathy. Okay? This also talks of spring coming through, the birds coming back, the insects, the baby deer. Okay? Everything is coming back in spring. And the empathy is the spring of your inner journey, okay? This new idea of just letting people have their own journeys is something very new. It's very spring-like, okay? You're sprouting seeds of enlightenment where you're going, well, it's all right. And this is good, okay? This is so good. Another good day, you guys. I feel it's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. I'm sending so much love to you. I love you so much. I think you guys are wonderful. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for being here constantly. I hope that you get a lot out of this. I really do. Every time I do this, I hope that fresh new eyes see this and it makes them feel better and it improves their lives. We have such a short journey here. We have to improve our time here. Okay? We've done the at odds plenty with each other. Okay? We live in a world where nobody can see eye to eye and everybody's so stringent on everything. You know, and live and let live should really, really be, would really, really be what it's all about. But we just, everybody's got to have their views, and their views have to be completely right all the time. And once you realize there's no right or wrong, there's just really open and love and joy and laughter and happiness and kindness, we could save ourselves so much. But you know what? We come here to experience these contrasts. So I do feel, though, my personal message was to try to enlighten as many of you who don't want to live in this contrast anymore, or you get to a time in your life where you need to know your journey needs to be moving, okay? So if you're here, it's because you're ready for it. You're ready to let it in. You're ready to move forward. And if you listen to this and you feel you're not ready, well, maybe this isn't your time. Maybe your time is later. Maybe your time is never. And I'm okay with that. So I send you lots of love and light, lots of blessings, and I will see you tomorrow for another fantastic day of reads. Take care, Pisces. I'll see you later.